we are going to do something really exciting because I would like to know, what can I learn from my world? Remember we've been talking about my world and where you're from? What can I learn from my world, from my family and friends, Cash? Now let me explain something. Lily and Gabby, they have a clipboard, Cash. See the clipboard that they have in their hand? They went around the school to interview some teachers and ask them questions about where they're from, where their parents are from, what's their favorite tradition, and where they live. Who was the first person that you went to go interview?
Miss Bonnie.
Miss Bonnie. And what kind of questions did you ask Miss Bonnie?
Where she's from.
And what did she say?
That she was from Cuba.
Miss Bonnie is from Cuba?
I don't know.
Let's think. Let's see. Miss Bonnie, here's Miss Bonnie's name. It says born in Rochester, New York. But my dad was from Greece and my mom's family was from Russia.
Russia. That's the place where what's the spooky forest? Washi.
That's the place where what?
Washi. Spooky forest is not there.
There's no spooky forest there? Okay.
Only Algeria has it.
Only Algeria has a spooky forest?
Yeah, very far away.
Very far away. So I think that's a connection that
But that's
Avery
not
made a
where
connection.
I was from.
Yes. So Avery, that was a very good observation. You made a connection with Russia. Algeria has a spooky forest like Russia. Does anybody else have any questions for Gabby? Skylar?
Florida has some coconuts because it's Florida.
Okay, we live in Florida. But did Gabby mention Florida? Did Gabby say Miss Bonnie is from Florida?
No.
Where is Miss Bonnie from?
Cuba.
No, that's
Cuba.
no. She thought it was that, but it's actually Rochester, New York. It's right here. Rochester, New York. Does anybody know anything about New York? Isabel.
New York has all snowy places that children can play.
So how did you know that there's snow in Rochester, New York? Wait, let her finish, Avery.
Because in the snowing day, I asked my dad that if the sunny goes after snow, but he said no, but I wondered why. Then I just noticed how I got.
You wondered why? You wondered why what?
My dad didn't know what in New York, but I knew how it knew.
Oh, so you're wondering where New York is and why is it snowing there?
And then now I got it. Then I said, oh, the sun, it first rises up, then the moon comes.
Oh.
Then if the moon comes, the moon changes into a snow, and the snow will carefully come down, but you can't see the snow coming down.
Oh, that's very interesting how she said this moon turns into the snow. That's really good information there, Isabel. Avery, you said something before. What was that?
I made a bigger snowman in Colorado.
In Colorado.
It snows really hard in Colorado, up in the mountains.
And how do you know about Colorado?
Because I've been there a lot of times.
You've been there?
A lot.
Victor, he says he's been there to Colorado. Tell me more about Colorado. How has your family been to Colorado?
But yeah, when I move there, I'm gonna take my job.
You're gonna move to Colorado?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And
that's really nice. So
I'm gonna find a house up in the mountains, and I did with red rocks.
So you
And the red
mentioned.
rocks are very beautiful.
So 1 second, Cash. He mentioned that there are mountains in Colorado.
What kind of boat is that? And there's a little bit snow on top of it. There's a visit.
And there's snow on top of the mountain.
A little
You know a lot about Colorado. Is your family from Colorado?
Yeah.
Your family is from Colorado.
My mom is.
Oh, your mom is. And where's your dad from?
Can I hold your glasses for?
Puerto Rico. Okay. That's really interesting.
Can you stay in the snow all day when it's nap time?
That's a very good question. Can we stay in the snow all day when it's nap time? I don't know. Sophia, can we stay in the snow all day when it's nap time?
I'm not gonna.
No, why not?
Because then you get sleepy.
You get sleepy in the snow?
No,
Then you thought the snow was a pillow.
And you thought snow is a pillow.
And you thought snow was a blanket. Well, we can make a snow blanket and a snow pillow.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you can make a pillow.
And a pillow too. Boys and girls, I see a lot of you making connections with Miss Bonnie, where Miss Bonnie is from, Rochester, New York. How about Miss Pauline? Riley? Riley? Oh, how did you know? Tell us about Miss Pauline.
I asked Miss Polly where she's from.
Yeah.
And do you remember what she said?
She said she's from France.
Actually, that's a
Oh, Riley and Skylar, she said she's from France. Tell us more about France. Where is France?
Where?
Are we gonna take turns? Maybe it's next. I almost right.
Riley, listen to Avery.
It's right on. Very. It's a little close to Algeria.
It's close to Algeria. Riley, did you hear what Avery said? That France is close to Algeria. How did you know that?
I looked on the
Did you look in the globe over there? And how did you know Algeria and France was on the globe?
because I saw it on the picture.
You saw it on the picture. You must know a lot about the globe. Does your mom and dad show you the map? Cash, come here, please.
They showed me the map how close we're getting to Colorado and Oregon.
And Oregon. Oh, wow. Riley, this is good information. She. Who is she? Who is Miss Sylvia?
She's the principal.
She's the principal. And Gabby went over to ask Miss Sylvia, where is she from? Would you like to know where Miss Sylvia's from?
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Tell us about Miss Sylvia.
She's from Cuba.
And can you show them the map? Here, can you stand up please so they can all see you? Can you show us where Cuba is?
Cuba.
See where Miss Sylvia circled for you?
Cuba is over here, and this is where Florida is.
Look, Riley. Gabby showed us where Florida is. Florida is where we're what?
In fun.
Where we're from, right? Right now we're living in Florida.
This is Cuba.
And this is Cuba. Can you see how close it is?
Yeah.
What is in between the two of them?
Because
The water. The water's right here in between both of them. And Cuba is right down here. Does anybody know, or does anybody want to know more about Cuba?
Yeah.
Gabby, come. How about Skylar?
Well, you can take a shortcut to Cuba.
You can take a shortcut to
Yeah.
Cuba? Can you tell me about that?
Because a shortcut's gonna take for a long time to get to Cuba.
Well, if there's water here, and this is Florida, how can we get to Cuba? An airplane?
And a boat. A helicopter.
Or a ship? A helicopter?
Or plane.
A jet? Can we drive a car to Cuba?
No, the car will sink.
The car would sink.
Only Indian peoples. There's only elephants and creatures there.
Where?
Only there.
Where?
In India.
And are you from India?
Yes.
And tell me more about this India. Can we drive there?
No. You must take a long flight.
A long flight
You
to
must
get there.
take two of them.
Two flights to get there?
Yeah.
So it must be a long trip.
Yeah.
Is it over the ocean also?
Over.
The ocean?
It's 34 miles to go in India.
34 miles. How did you know that?
Because even more far is Florida. Florida is just a little tiny piece where we live.
Florida is just a tiny piece where we live. Is India bigger? It's wonderful that we learn about each other's countries. And this is really important because the whole idea of this activity is so that we can learn about where we're from, where our world is, right, Riley?
Yeah.
Right? Why do you think we're learning this? Why do you think we're doing all of this activity?
Because we're learning for kindergarten because we want to be big and strong.
You want to be big and strong, but why is it important, Cash? Why is it important to learn about your world?
It's important
Because you have to learn so you can get ready for kindergarten.
Okay.
Because it's important to see the world. If you don't look at the globe, then you won't able to just so you won't able to think about the globe and what cities there are.
That's right. That is excellent. Sophia, did you hear what she said? It's important to learn about the world. Why do you think it's important to learn about your world and where you come from? Would you like to know where you're from? And where your mommy is from? And daddy?
Yes, but I don't know what my mommy comes from.
Oh, so it's a mystery. We have to go home and ask, right? But you know what? If you want to know more, we have to ask your mom and dad. It's a mystery. You have to go home and investigate. Ask mom and dad. Remember we sent home a questionnaire? Gabby. Lily also went around and asked some teachers questions about where they are from. Lily, is there anything you have to say about your interviews with the teachers? I heard you had a long conversation with Miss Pauline and Miss Liliana and Miss Nellie. Is there anybody that you want to talk about?
Stella.
And Miss Estella. Okay, so Riley, she said she went to Miss Estella, and guess what? Miss Estella is also from Cuba. Tell us more, Avery. Listen, tell us more, Lily.
Maybe Cuba has, maybe they have some places where to live. I guess there are poor people, with houses, I think.
The poor people? You think there's poor people in Cuba?
Yeah, maybe these poor people don't have any houses or clothes.
Oh, really? And how did you know that?
Because in Cuba, I asked Alexa in my home to learn about Cuba.
You asked Alexa in your house to learn about Cuba? That was very interesting.
Alexa speaker.
You also have an Alexa speaker? Okay.
I have Google and I have Alexa.
Oh, okay.
And I have Echo too.
Okay. Important, Cash.
What? I don't remember where she comes from.
Who?
Miss Liliana.
How about anybody else? Miss Nellie?
Right here,
Oh, yes. Oh. Miss Liliana wrote down on the clipboard that she is from Colombia.
I'm from Colombia.
You're from Colombia. Tell me more. Skylar, 1 second. Tell me more about Colombia.
I was there for our birthday.
And why did you go there? Do you have family in Colombia? Who's there in Colombia?
My grandma.
Your grandma's in Colombia.
My grandma sometimes goes there.
So now we know that you're from Colombia.
Italy.
You're from Italy? Tell me more about this Italy. Who is from Italy, mommy or daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy's from Italy? Kaya eats soup in Italy? What else do you eat in Italy?
Mina. We didn't go to Italy. Next thing we got Kaya
I know Kaya went. Daddy said he was gonna take you soon to Italy. Can you tell me more about Italy? Does Daddy speak English or Spanish or any other language in Italy?
I don't.
Did you hear? Axel, can you say that again? Boys and girls, I need you to hear Axel. That sounds like
It's Spanish.
it sounds almost like Spanish, right,
Yeah,
Cash?
you're right.
Can you speak Italian language?
And I miss you, brother, so much.
Your real brother?
Yeah, now he's an angel. Now he's watching us. But we cannot see him. He's watching us, but we cannot see him.
So you have a brother in Italy that he's an angel now?
No.
Where is your brother?
You know, somebody got dead.
Axel, do you know where he's pretending? Can you tell me?
Next to the plane.
Far away.
Far away.
Far away.
After, did you know it next to Colorado?
Next to the rocks. Wow. Avery, any questions? Anybody?
Maybe you have a question?
Anybody has any questions about what we've been talking about? Everything that we've been talking about today. Does anybody have any? Haley, you have a question? Remember, a question is something you want to know. What do you want to know?
There's so much so all your eyes. Nowhere.
So you want to know more cities about the world so you'll know about your country. That's right. I think that's why we were having this conversation, right?